As hello and welcome to a new thing that is happening on the channel, Fire Pro Promoter. Gonna dive into it, and this is all because of you people, you wonderful people, you 38 people who voted for this on the community tabs here on YouTube, as 92% said yes, and 8% said no on this topic, because this was something I'd kind of tweeted about. It was like, updating my Fire Pro world, if you will, edits and whatnot, rehashing it. It's been, 2 years since the game came out, so really need to overhaul on the whole system and whatnot. And just tweeted out, say, hey, I've never done Fire Pro Promoter on the channel, or even really played it at all. So this is kind of going to be a new thing just for me as well, and just to have a little thing. Maybe someone would be enjoying it, and turns out you are. So here we are. This is going to be called, obviously Fire Pro Promoter, but this is kind of like a Fire Pro Friday as far as scheduling goes. It's going to be, I'm not going to say every Friday, because something may happen where the game might be updated, and I need to wait on Carl to update his mod pack, and it's a whole thing, so it can't guarantee every Friday. So it's kind of, fun, casual Friday, check it out if it's going to be up there. If it's not, don't worry about it, it will come around eventually, but that's, just going to be a whole thing. It's going to be Fire Pro Friday, so just every Friday. Be on the lookout for it. If it's not there, don't worry about it. If it is there, hey, check it out, enjoy it. As far as the promotion goes, that's the big thing. What are we going to do? There's so many options. As I was wanting something that was, crazy. It's crazy carnage involved in Fire Pro. There's so many, the deathmatch shit with the barbed wire and the explosions and the light tubes. It's so much fun. So I wanted something with that. So I want something that was crazy, something that had a lot of carnage in it. And obviously I want to be the undisputed king as far as our promotion. I want us to be the top Fire Pro promotion in the save, because there's going to be like 16 different promotions. So I want us to be that. So I'm thinking, alright, crazy, undisputed, Carnage Kings. C-U-C-K. CUCK! Why not? Our promotion is CUCK. It is CUCK. As you know, and especially where we're going to be at, might as well be in America. I mean, that is pretty CUCK. That is on the brand of CUCK, as if you've seen anything from American wrestling promotions. Some top promotion. A lot of CUCK stories involved. As far as our style goes, obviously it was something, strong style would be a lot of fun, but also hardcore too. As that was kind of really the game plan. Hardcore would be a little bit, I don't want to say niche, for us to really evolve into the top promotion. So we're going to go with strong. They're kind of 50-50. We got strong and hardcore. That's really our main goals here. So we're going to have a strong America promotion. That seems pretty fair to me. As far as our stables go, obviously our stables, we're going to have one heavyweight stable and one junior stable. For the most part, that's going to be the first two stables. For the junior heavyweight one, we'll do that one first. We're going to be the CUCK Heroes. So we're just going to do Heroes. That's just kind of be what the junior stable will be. The CUCK Heroes, if you will. Then the kind of heavyweight slash hardcore guys are going to be the CUCK Crusaders. So the Crusaders will be there as the second promotion. Hell yeah. It's obviously neutral as well. So there we go. We have CUCK. It is established. It is our thing. It is our promotion. Here we go. We're going to do it on normal, and then all the promotions, 16 promotions. So, now we have to do all this. Basically, I've pretty much set up all these stables here. Everybody, all the promotions we'll be doing is pretty much what you see here. So I've broke down WWE into like 4 different categories. So from the 2010s onwards, from 2002 onwards, the 90s, the 80s, and then WCW, AEW, NXT, a all-time New Japan, All Japan Noah roster, a Lucha, which is just pretty much every kind of Lucha guy we have on the, because there's like, at the beginning of the game it says there's 932 people downloaded, but that could be also logos as well and rings and whatnot, so I'm not really sure if that's just wrestlers or everything involved. So I want to say like there's at least 900 people that's on the roster and whatnot. So there's just kind of all Lucha guys. I can scroll through. We can just kind of see. Yeah, there's roughly 60. 60 seems to be the highest as far as everyone. A Dragon Gate stable, which is pretty much an all-time Dragon Gate stable. There's like an old guard and a new guard stable. Chikara, which that's pretty cool. Just pretty much all-time Chikara roster. Ring of Honor / TNA. I think also too there's some kind of Nechelon guys in there as well. Some miscellaneous shelf, if you will, of guys. This is just the biggest roster right here. I wanted to do a deathmatch one, but there's just so many different deathmatch people from ECW, from FMW, CZW, and the GCW. It's just had to just throw them all into one thing. And then the UWFI, which is mainly just MMA guys. The guys from UFC, from Pride, from K1 even some just regular kickboxers, judo guys, just kind of everybody. So should be the 16 besides CUCK, of course. So we'll start off at the top. We'll just go with WWE. As far as the rosters go, I don't want to put everybody in there, if that makes sense. I just want it to be randomized. So we'll just randomize and randomize. There you go. Just to have a little fun with that. Just so it's pretty random. That's just what I'm wanting for there. As American Showman, that's pretty on brand, so we'll keep that as that. So we gotta change the promotion again. We'll just go with WWE 2002 and onward. So there we go. Obviously America and Showman again. So as far as roster again, randomize the sign or randomize free agents. Hell yeah. And then back again to so we're basically the order you see here on the right is what's going to be the order of the promotions, just to keep this a lot easier. Again, America Showman, and randomized sign, randomized free agents. Hell fucking yeah, back again. I think it's finally the WCW. Yep, alright, so now again, American Showman again, but a little fun. So at least it's not WWE. There we go. Change promotion again. The 80s. The phenomenal 80s. It was acceptable at the time. There we go. And randomized sign, randomized free agents. Looks like nothing changed. So that's fun. As I think we're finally onto AEW. We are. Again, America Showman, a lot of Showman, a lot of American Showman. We'll get into some more variety relatively soon. And NXT. So America Showman again. Okay, so obviously for this first episode, it's going to be a lot of setting it up and whatnot. No, don't want to make it too long or anything. So now on to, finally, we're into Japan stuff. So New Japan, all time, so we're going to just Japanese strong. That seems to be fair for the most part. As we'll randomize sign, randomize free agents. Hell yeah. And then to All Japan. Obviously, Japan Kings Road. I guess we could have done Showman for New Japan. I mean, we could have, but there's a lot, some classic New Japan guys that aren't really necessarily for that. And then Noah, which, oh, actually, I've kind of gotten ahead of myself. I don't think, I kind of forget if we did that for New Japan. But I know we didn't do that for All Japan. There we go. Alright. And then, Noah, which we'll go with just Japan Kings Road. Because really, it was pretty much Kings Road, if you had to pick a style. And then now, kind of, it's definitely, I'd say, relatively the same as Kings Road. I'll do 24 people, that's not a whole lot. But, that'll be a lot of fun there. Then the Lucha promotion. I couldn't just pick AAA or CMLL. I could have done that, just could have said AAA/CMLL, so I just went with just saying Lucha, obviously. Latin American Lucha. Randomize that. And Dragon Gate, which Japan Lucha. A lot of fun there. Randomized free agents. We're getting close. Now we gotta scroll past here. Chikara, obviously America Lucha. Oh, so many ants. So many ants, so little time. And where do we go into? Ring of Honor TNA, which also there's a lot of all-time Ring of Honor guys and TNA guys in there as well, so that's gonna be a lot of fun to see. Yeah, which is America Showman. That seems pretty on brand. Don't need to change that or anything. Randomize. Oh, that man they selected. And you saw there was a Memphis there as well. We just kind of put like Jerry Lawler and Eddie Gilbert because it was just kind of like miscellaneous. So I just kind of threw them in there to round that up. And then ECW, FNW, CCW, and GCW, obviously America. So it's kind of weird because there's FMW in there as well, but we're just gonna go America Hardcore. And also too, NXT. I forgot to say this. NXT also has just every kind of UK guy. So like Regal, Rollerball Rocco, Johnny Saint. I think even maybe there's some more. Obviously like Finlay. And so it's just kind of like a miscellaneous, and all of like the current like NXT UK guys. It's just kind of in there as well. So it's kind of weird. You could make that. You could change that to like Europe Showman if we really wanted to, just to kind of give something different. But we'll keep it as that. As then the final promotion obviously is UWFI, which is going to be obviously Japan and Freestyle, which also I don't think we did this for ECW, FMW, CCW. We should just say Deathmatch. We're just going to call that just Deathmatch promotion. And there we go for the UWFI. Cool. We did it. So yeah, a total 792 roster people on the in the save. 129 of them are signed. 604 free agents. So that's gonna be huge. I don't want that to be us using just generic guys that have been made through the game. You know, might as well use actual real people just to make it a lot more fun. So yeah, now we are set. We're good to go. All right, start the save. Here we go. Fire Pro Promoter is a go. We have established our new promotion. Now let's make some magic happen. And we got what it takes to pull ahead of the pack. The world is ours for the taking. And we gotta take a group of nobodies to turn them into somebodies. Hell yeah. And then we're all counting on you, boss. Take us to the top. Fucking no pressure. January, start of year 1. Alright, so now we welcome to our new position as the new CEO. Now we're calling the shots. Job is to book the events to boost the popularity of your promotion and wrestlers compete on the world stage. Let's start by setting up our first event. As obviously we'll be doing that later, because at first, though, before this episode, we're not going to book anything. This episode's really just to set this up, set the stable, and the promotions and whatnot, and then I'm going to go through basically everybody on the roster, and if you see somebody that you want signed, now is the time to do it before we start getting into it, booking wise and everything, just to get it to where everybody gets to see what's at our disposal here with our 780 some people. So well, obviously we'll just start with WWE 2010s and up. So we got AJ Styles, Bobby Lashley, Cesaro, CM Punk, Daniel Bryan, Jeff Hardy, Matt Hardy, Shinsuke Nakamura, Buddy Murphy, Cedric Alexander, Finn Balor, probably Demon Finn, yeah, Cram Metalik, God, this shitty ass James Ellsworth, and Kalisto. So there's obviously 2010 WWE and up. So 2002, oh no. Let's keep it going. Eddie Guerrero, Shawn Michaels, Hurricane Helms, Rikishi, Maven, Edge, Triple H, Chavo Guerrero Jr., Carlito. Alright, and then WWE Our WF 90s, Bret Hart, Golga, Steve Austin, The Undertaker, D'Lo Brown, The Godfather, Ahmed Johnson, Ken Shamrock, Doink the Clown, Max Moon, and Tanaka, and Tatanka, but the Tanaka, as Tatanka. So this is, obviously with the 90s, obviously you have the Attitude Era, and then you have the new generation of the early 90s kind of morphed into one. That's kind of fun. As WCW, Goldberg, Booker T, Diamond Dallas Page, Dusty Rhodes, the Midnight Rider, which that was more NWA, but still funny to see that they both have Dusty Rhodes and the Midnight Rider. Sting, Too Cold Scorpio, Hard Work Bobby Walker just made the cut. But Dan Norman, Smiley, made the cut, and Glacier. That's fun. WF 80s, The Ultimate Warrior, Red Rooster, Sergeant Slaughter, Hakeem the African Dream, Big Boss Man, Luke Williams, and the Road Warrior Animals. That's kind of some tag team guys in there. The Warrior and the Red Rooster. There's AEW, Chris Jericho, Phoenix, Orange Cassidy, Sammy Guevara, Dustin Rhodes, Jack Swagger, doesn't even bother dealing with Jack Swagger and whatnot. MJF, Ty Dillinger, that's kind of weird. I thought I had a Sean Spears in here. I guess that's weird. Cage, Jimmy Havoc. So somewhat, yeah, not the, it's kind of weird that they didn't have any of, like, Cody and the Bucks as the initial roster for the randomization. NXT, Cash Johnny Gargano, Leo Rush, Mansoor, Austin Theory, Dominic Dijak, Keith Lee, and Velveteen Dream. That's kind of, Velveteen Dream, King's Road. I don't know about all that, Chief. That's fun. New Japan All Time, Antonio Inoki, John Bernard, Great Muta, Kaiji Muta, obviously 90s, Kaiji Muta, Hiroshi Tanahashi, young kind of like 2004, 2005 Tanahashi, that's fun, Chase Owens, Jay White, Yujiro Takahashi, Hiromu Takahashi, Sonata, Shingo, Evil. So I got almost all of LIJ, but Bushi and Naito. But Shingo for 2,500, that's pretty cheap. For real. All Japan, all time, Akira Taue, Genichiro Tenryu. This is like kind of older, mask version Great Muta. It's like all Japan era Great Muta. Kaiji Muto, obviously 2001, Onward Bald Head Muta, Jumbo Tsuruta, Jun Akiyama. Hell yeah. Noah, all time, Go Shizuki, Sawa, Naomichi Marufuji, Takashi Sugiura, Takeshi Morishima, and Kaito Kiyomiya. That's kind of a fun, got kind of everybody in there. That's awesome. Lucha all time, Abisma Negro, Aerostar, Atlantis, and Caristo, and Caristico. I'm sure that's just by alphabetical order from the randomizer. That's kind of funny. Yeah, that's it. Not bad. Dragon Gate. We got Bigsby Hawk, Shima, Dragon Kid. Which I wonder if there's a. Oh no, didn't mean to. Oh no, I was just gonna look at all the other costumes. I can't do that there. And Masato Yoshinino. That's fun. Chikara, Mike Quackenbush. Hopefully not Kevin Condren, Jarvis Cottonbelly. Hopefully it's the first version of Jarvis Cottonbelly. As Jigsaw, Eddie Kingston, Fire Ant, Deviant, Arctic Rescue Ant, Missile Assault Ant, Ultraman Black, and Frightmare. That's kind of weird. They got so many people on the roster compared to everybody else. Ring of Honor, TNA, Jay Lethal, Jeff Cobb, Chris Hero, ACH. That's just all Ring of Honor guys. I guess you could. Jay Lethal at least has some type of TNA affiliation at least. ECW, FMWGC as a deathmatch. Mikey Whipwreck, Tommy Dreamer. That's nice. Tommy Dreamer's there. Mike Awesome, fuck Zandig, John Zandig in CCW. Fucking, that's great. And UWFI, so Boss Root, and obviously not part of UWFI. Masagatsu Funagi though, UWFI, Gary Albright and Akira Maeda. That's cool. That's awesome. At least Boss Root to be in there. That's cool. So, alright, so this is going to be a while. So, North America, the free agents, James Bailey, obviously generic guy, Dean Ambrose, Christian, Bray Wyatt, Fiend Bray Wyatt, Brock Lesnar, Randy Orton, Seth Rollins, Baron Corbin, Bobby Roode, The Miz, Luke Harper, Luke Gallows, Enzo, Scott Dawson, Raymond Rowe, $500. Raymond Rowe, that's kind of cheap. Sean O'Hare, Tomko, Doug Basham, JTG, Charlie Haas, The Rock, Kurt Angle, Mankind, Crash Holly, Jeff Hardy, Edge. That's like kind of like Edge and Christian Edge. Ez Mosh, No Thrash, I got Jesse James, Pat Patterson, Bull Buchanan. That's obviously RTC, Bull Buchanan, Rick Steiner, Wrath, Eddie Guerrero, Steve McMichael, Mick Rude. There's Big Papa Pump, Scott Steiner, Ted DiBiase, Sid Vicious, Lance Storm, Vampiro, Disco Inferno, The Zodiac, Ernest Miller, Dean Malenko, Robert Gibson, Evan Courageous, Jake Roberts, George Steele, Mr. Perfect, Sex Ferguson, 500. You know what? He's getting signed right now. 5,000. God damn it, Sex Ferguson. Now I gotta go all the way back. Oh, great. Well, fuck that one up. Let's, can we look at, that's everybody we got on the roster right now. Jack Howard, Matt Robinson, David Houston, Nick Williams, Thomas Walker, Bill Bullock. Well, shit. I figured for sure I'd be able to sign him. There's, oh, fuck. Probably never get to see. God damn it. Yep. We'll probably never get to see anybody else on that list. Ah, oh, fuck. Can we look at the... Look at it. Oh, there we go. Alright, never mind. We saved it. Holy shit. So we gotta go all the way back down to Sex Ferguson. Way to go. There he is. Alright, so Honky Tonk Man, Bad News Brown, Bam Bam Bigelow, Chuck Taylor, Santana, 700. Santana ain't bad. Isaiah Kennedy, from a Private Party, Stu Grayson, Adam Page, Nick Jackson, All Eyes, Scorpio Sky, Christopher Daniels, Matt Riddle, Tommaso Ciampa, Adam Cole, Kyle O'Reilly, 700 for Kyle O'Reilly, 700 for Timothy Thatcher. That's a cuck right there. That's a cuck right there. That is cuck material, Timothy Thatcher. Joe Doring, Bruiser Brody, Daisuke Sakamoto, Terry Funk, Dick the Destroyer, Son of Havoc, Blaster McMassive, Shane Storm, Grizzly Redwood, Silver Ant, Crossbones, Hollow Wicked, Chad Collier, Jonathan Gresham, Dalton Castle, $500. Dalton Castle ain't bad. That's a cuck right there. Old Dalton Castle, Jimmy Jacobs, PCO, Marcos from the fucking Ring Crew Express, way back when Jay Briscoe, Eric Stevens. This is like kind of not. I don't think this is current day Eric Stevens, because he's not this. This is definitely like in Ring of Honor. Eric Stevens, jacked to the fucking gills, on the gas, brother. B.J. Whitmer, Monty Brown, Low Key, Pete Williams, Shark Boy, Chili Willy, Jeff Jarrett, Moose, Michael Elgin, Abyss, Killer Cross, Homicide, Richard from fucking the Johnsons, Richard and Rod Johnson, Jesus Christ, Alex Shelley, Jay Chris, Ethan Page, All Ego, AJ Styles. This is like Ring of Honor, fucking AJ Styles, TNA, Ring of Honor, all that kind of era, like 2003, 2004. JC Ice, fucking Jamie Dundee, Eddie Gilbert, Chris Candido, Chris Hamrick, Easy Money, Born Again, fucking ECW, Matt Bourne, Brian Pillman, Just Incredible, Sabu, Rob Van Dam, The Sandman, Devon, Barry Saturn, Pitbull 1, Balls Mahoney, Headhunter A, Reckless Youth, Nick Mondo. How much Nick Mondo? Grand. Alright, so Sam McCallahan, that's like CCW Sam McCallahan. Sexy Eddie, Nate Hatred, White Beater, $700. Nate Hatred. Drake Younger, Chris Dickinson. He's definitely cuck material. Mance Warner, $700. That's definitely someone. Nick Gage, Alex Zane, Brian Pillman Jr., as Dan Austin, as Dan Severin, Anthony Johnson. So now we're getting to the MMA guys. BJ Penn, Carlos Newton, Chuck Liddell, Daniel Cormier, Frank Mir, Frank Shamrock, George St. Pierre, $700 to bring in George St. Pierre. As John Jones, Kevin Goslin, Nate Diaz, Nick Diaz, Diaz brothers, Shoney Carter, Rampage Jackson, Tim Sylvia, Tito Ortiz, and Uriah Faber. That's the North America free agents. To Japan we go. Akira Tozawa, Tajiri, Ultimo Dragon, Katori Shibata, as Riki Choshu, Shinsuke Nakamura. That's like, Child of God. That's a badass nickname. This is kind of like rookie year, but somewhere around that same time, like that Tanahashi you saw in 2004, 2005, around that same time. Tamaki Hanma, Naoki Sano, Corey Man, Kishin Liger, Koji Kanemoto, Jado, Okada, Ishii, Yano, El Desperado, Minoru Suzuki, Taichi, Kento Miyahara, Shohei Baba, Mr. Baba, Giant Baba, Shuji Ishikawa. Is that what? 4,000? Oh, wow. Shuji Ishikawa, Kazayashi, Yoshitatsu, The Great Kabuki, Bodyguard, Yuji Hino, Yoshiaki Yatsu. Hell yeah. Yoshiaki Yatsu, Yohei, Yoshi Yatsudo, Yoshihiro Takayama. That'd be awesome. Kenta, $700? That's happening. Kenta Kobashi, $2,800. Kensuke Sasaki, Kaizi, Yamato, Naruki Doi, Suma, Yokosuka as Benkei, Stalker Ishikawa, Jinkei Horiguchi, rather, Min's Tail, Great Amada, Kikataru, Hayabusa, Great Nita, Atsushi Onita, Mr. Pogo, Anaru, as Takanori Gomi, as this is kind of Minoru Suzuki again? I'm not sure if that's... I'm sure there's like MMA stuff maybe that's UW Fire or Minoru Suzuki, I'm not really sure. That looks like it's just regular Minoru Suzuki, though, just from the appearance and the moves, so I'm not sure. Nobuki Takada, Yoshiaki Fujiwara, is in Latin America, and I think and in the Europe, and then that's it. Alright, so S.A. Rios, Juventud Guerrera, Juventud Guerrera again, this time with the mask, Kamitagan Jr., Black Tiger 2, obviously Eddie Guerrero, Black Cat, Rocky Romero, Ricky Marvin, which God bless Ricky Marvin, Mel Mascaris, Dos Caras, Octagon, Puma King, Rush, Eddie Guerrero. That's obviously Los Gringos Locals, Eddie Guerrero, as Murder Clown, Psycho Clown, Bandito, Flamita, El Hero de Ice Cream, another El Hero de Ice Cream, and an Ice Cream Jr., Jose Aldo, obviously from Brazil, Mauricio Shogun Rua, Hoist Gracie, Wanderlei Silva, Conor McGregor, yeah, the Latin American Conor McGregor, and William Ruska. That's and then Europe, Rusev, Razor, David Boy Smith, Kip Saban, William Regal, Mark Andrews, Tyler Bate, Black Tiger, obviously Mark Rocco, Nigel McGuinness, Doug Williams, Jody Fleisch, Andy Hug, Fedor Malenko, Mikro Kokop, Philip Fitch, depending on which one you want, Drew McIntyre, Nathan Jones, Ming, Iron Sheik, Missing Link, Helico, Dominare, Jushin Thunder Liger, that's kind of weird, he's in Europe, makes no sense, Tiger Mask 4, Tamatanga, Mikey Nichols, I was about to say Tongalo, but I guess Tongalo, I guess he didn't make Kung Lee, and Mark Hunt. We did it. So obviously the CUCK, our CUCK squad here, Jack Howard, Hollywood Hunk, Jack Howard, obviously in the hero side, Matt Robinson, hero side, which we'll probably have to change that because we'll have to put them in the Crusaders. Micah Williams, as David Houston, Anti-Gravity Kid, Thomas Walker, again we'll have to put, he's already in the Crusaders, so we'll have to change that around real quick, which we'll do that. And then that will do it. Obviously, if you've never seen Fire Pro Promoter, this is the belts. Basically, New Japan belts, a heavyweight tag team, a junior heavyweight tag, and then a 6-man. So that's just kind of what it is. What's it about type of thing. And so, no. Man Staples, there we go. So, move these guys. Crusaders, and then move that around there. Oh wow, so we only have 2 juniors, Bill Bullock, David Houston. Alright, so yeah, these 6 men are gonna be going at it on the first event, as it's gonna be a tournament, hopefully, fingers crossed, tournament to crown who's the top CUCK in CUCK. So we will catch you guys next Friday. Take care, everyone.